Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 5 minutes, so I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential opportunity. All right, looking to pick up a call here at 40.50, but I might have missed it. I'm looking to do options. Yeah, right off the L line. I wanted to try to buy there, but it was just... The thing with options is you have to let them kind of get adjusted, figure out what the price actually is, and yeah, it was just... It all happened too fast where I couldn't even really figure out what the option price was going to be. So maybe it'll go back down there, but... Yes, I am doing options again. So if you don't know what options are, just comment below option guide and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options. It'll walk you through how they work, everything like that. Don't be intimidated. I know sometimes people get freaked out when they hear options because I think they're really complicated, and they can be made that way, don't get me wrong, but they don't have to be made that way. And I approach them in more of a simple way. So if that's how you like to approach things, then like I said, just comment below option guide and I will link you to it. So it's near in that area. So looking like maybe perhaps 42 is a more accurate area. We'll see if it wants to go back down there. I will pause. I have an order at 39.70 now for a put contract. So we got closed for a second. We'll see if it wants to go back up there. I am watching this number and I want to see this go down to 39.70. Go slightly below, and going slightly below will cause that white area to turn green, which means I've officially been able to buy. So white just means I'm trying to buy, but I have not been able to buy, and I'm trying to buy at 39.70, but that number right there has not gone down to that number, so that's why I've not been able to. But all right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, gonna try at 40 here. Well, too slow, I suppose. At this point, I'm going to try at that level. That's 71, so yes, I'm trying to do a little mental math here of where I think the price might be. So let's try 43.20. All right, I'll pause. All right, going to try for a put here at 45.50, and I got that at 45.50. See if it wants to come down through 40, that 40 mark. I'd like to see it break down through this area right here. It's a bit of a waiting game right now. All right, I will pause and I will keep you updated. All right, I'm going to just hop out here for a $110 loss. This thing is just not cooperating and it's starting to head back up here. So I can always get back in. So that's the thing, gotta always remind myself. Yeah, I could have had $50 no problem several times, but I wanted to see if that thing wanted to roll over, and it didn't. So all right, I'll go ahead and pause. So starting off with the $110 loss. Well, now it's... Try 43.50 here. in there at 43.50. See if it wants to get rejected back down. All right, I will pause again. I'm not gonna make you sit here and kind of watch because this is not the quickest of movers right now. Well, maybe. Trying to see if it wants to get rejected back down here. All right, I will pause. All right, we're getting some good action here. So out there for $100 scalp on that. Very good. Sorry, I kind of missed where it picked up, but at least I got the exit point. So that one worked out nicely. I will go ahead and pause. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, I have an order at 44.50 here for a put. Actually, looks like more, so 44 even. So if I can get 44. Uh, 43.70. Let's just do 43.50 again. All right, I'll pause. I'll keep you updated. Have an order at 43. I was close. I was on the best bid. Did not get filled. Again, that being best bid. If that would have showed up as 43, that means I'm best bid. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 43.50. In at 43.50. And out for $50 on that one. Very good. I will go ahead and pause. And I should note I am back in the green, up by 40. So if there's a lesson there, just cut the losses. That first one, sure, it's annoying to take the $110 loss, but you've seen me take a couple of very anticlimactic trades, and anticlimactic trades has me back in the green. So just cut the loss, take the loss. Don't require yourself to have to trade like a superhero in order to get, losses back. So little learning lesson there. I will pause. All right, gonna go for put here at 41. No, that's a forced trade. That's a forced trade. I'm getting a little irritated. I need to be down in the 40s, not at 41. See, a little bit of frustration peeking its head through just throwing that order out there like that. But now, yeah, sure, it's coming down now, but I wouldn't have been filled anyways. But point being is that was a relatively random area, and I'm not looking to do random areas. So like I said, I should definitely be down in the 40s, maybe even down in the 39s. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 40.50 for a put. Let's come up a bit more. I'll pause. So I did not get my most recent trade. You did not miss out on much. It was a $20 loss. And one of those things where loss control mode helped me out quite a bit. I didn't panic out. Had I panicked out, that could have been a much bigger loss. But just let the thing chill out, and then just took a $20 loss on it. So bought at 36.20, sold at 36. So back down to $20 on the day total, up right now. Although I am interested in calls if this thing comes down. Yeah, 38. 38.20-ish. Looks like it could be interesting. Throw an order out there. We'll see what happens. I'll pause. All right, while I'm wrapping up today, up slightly green. So like I said, very just disappointing day in the sense of, let me take that back. Not a disappointing day, but a day where I really didn't feel like I did anything right. But that is also where the reiteration of that talking point from earlier, just cut the losses, because you could, when you cut the loss, when you keep it controlled, then you can still have a very kind of like blah, a day where you didn't feel like you did anything right, but you can still actually be green. And that is the power of risk management. Where again, if you find yourself with a loss, you're like, wow, I have to trade like absolutely perfectly. I have to trade flawlessly. I have to do every single thing right in order to have a chance to get back to green. That means your risk management is off. That means you took way too big of a loss. So that's one of those days where I just feel kind of didn't really do much right, yet still in the green. So I'll take it, consider the circumstances. So like I said, just cut the loss. Maybe that's what I'll just name this. Just period, cut, period, the loss, period. Maybe we'll see. You'll know by the title of this, but I'm just thinking out loud with you right now. But yeah, just cut the loss and you'll see that everything, life becomes easier in terms of digging back out of any holes that you might find yourself in. So if you appreciate the transparency, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. And if you want to learn more about charts, how to use them, then I am going to immediately cut to a free class that I offer. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.